Interior, Philip's house, night.
Philip reclines upon an opulent sofa. His eyes, heavy with the weight of memories, are fixed on the ceiling. Lately, he finds himself haunted by the specter of his late wife, whose life had been snuffed out in a traffic accident just a couple of years ago. If that cruel twist of fate had struck him sooner, before he crossed paths with Scarlett in the secret affair that followed, the loss of his wife would have undoubtedly shattered him. Philip had cherished his wife with an unyielding devotion, until the day Scarlett waltzed into his world, a day that occurred only because he accidentally overslept. It was the day that started with a missed alarm, pushing his morning run to the evening. Scarlett, it seemed, preferred the same late-hour jog, and their paths converged like trains hurtling toward a collision. In the months leading up to the accident, Philip's life had been a harrowing ordeal. Each day he resolved to confess to his wife about Scarlett, to admit his waning feelings and the secret burden he carried. Still, every night, as he gazed upon her sweet face, he found himself lacking the strength to destroy her world. Night after night, he remained silent, watching as she worked tirelessly in the kitchen, her warmth and love a stark contrast to the cold truth he hid. She had forsaken her own promising career, followed him to the ends of the earth because of his job, and never uttered a complaint. All in all, she embodied the archetype of the perfect wife, except for one crucial flaw. She was flawless. When that dreaded call came from the police station informing him of the accident, Philip's thoughts froze. His emotions entangled in a myriad of memories. Relief mingled with remorse, a relief he knew he should not have felt because she had been his wife for 2 decades. Yet it was an undeniable sentiment, a truth he couldn't deny. After all, one can control actions, perhaps even thoughts, but emotions are wild beasts, untamed and unpredictable. 3 days later, her ashes resided in a delicately adorned urn, tucked away in the basement, awaiting the choice of a final resting place. In the months that followed, life settled into an eerie semblance of normalcy. Scarlett parted with her apartment and moved into Philip's home. At first, a sense of discomfort consumed him. He found himself haunted by the memories of his late wife, witnessing her presence as she were still alive. Guilt gnawed at his soul. His regret for not confessing the truth earlier weighed heavily upon him. But now, with his wife's passing, what purpose would the truth have served? As the echoes of Scarlett's footsteps in the kitchen above wafted down to him, Philip remained sprawled on the sofa, his gaze locked on the ornate urn in front of him. In the depths of his thoughts, he considers the enigmatic labyrinth of life. Guilt, love, betrayal, death, all intertwined. Life, he thinks, is too complicated to pass judgment. Should he feel guilty for falling for Scarlett? For his wife's untimely end? Or for moving on this quickly to live with the woman he loved? The questions loomed as mysterious as the human heart itself. Elsa?